all you DGR dual grip racket users. We're here at an outdoor concrete table tennis table that is about a mile from my house in this new community. In my opinion, they have about 80 of these in the parks in China, I'm told, and everybody's playing all the time. No one's really playing here. We still have the COVID tape up. And we had a few questions about why to use two handles for table tennis, how can it help you, and how to train with it. So James Cooper recently bought a robot which feeds a lot of balls, and it's my belief that your table tennis kind of translates to your real tennis, because Nadal is maxing out hitting most spin. As anybody that knows that's playing table tennis these days in the professional ranks, it's about creating as much spin as you can. As much as you've got your choppers that are just all slicers, and you have your extreme top spin where you're coming up like this. Yes, James was saying that the backhand felt good with the two handles. There's not much shoulder rotation going on with one-handle table tennis. You'll notice that their shoulders are pretty much facing, and there's not much time to get much turn. And whenever I play the tournaments with these, people come up to me and say, yeah, you're a tennis player. And it's true, I'm a tennis player. Do I think that a table tennis player could get there turning and be? Absolutely. But the way everybody's training, they either have a pin hold with the one hand, so they're holding the racket like this and they're going boom, boom with one side, or they're playing like this. And one of my coaches in table tennis has even gone so far to say that the US in the 50s and then the 40s and the 60s had some top table tennis players, and we were all a little bit maverick in that people had unorthodox grips, but they actually won with it. So this is maybe if you've got someone that can come up, get in the training, and put the 10,000 hours in to train with actually turning. So essentially you want to work the forehands, same concept as in tennis. If the ball is fast at your body and you need stability, you turn, use the two-handed shot. See how I'm just rotating the grips, knuckles on top. It's the same. If the ball gets away from me, I'll turn, and it's a little bit slower and I need to hit the ball harder. And everything is straight up in the table tennis these days, unless you're on defense and you're slicing, which is called a chop. And there are players that just chop, and their whole game is to wait for you to miss and they just boom. But there is sort of a fine line between playing just recreational table tennis. Like anyone that's played tournaments, they can actually serve. They put so much underspin that you can win a point at will against people that are recreational. So you have to counteract it and constantly watch the bat of your opponent. But if I had that robot and just constant balls coming at me, I would be hitting this, I would be hitting this, ton of this, because this is my weaker side. So I'm gonna do 3 times more lefty one hand. And you don't know when that's gonna come out playing. You can just set the robot, do like maybe 10 forehands like this, 30 like this, 3 times more. And for now, that's, and you can hit the one-handers, you can hit the one-handed slice just like you would in tennis, you can hit the two-handed, but there's really nothing that's low percentage. And I've had table tennis players come up to me and say that this paddle was too heavy and that no one could become like #1 in the world in table tennis with it. I disagree. I think that it's not that heavy. You could, if you put the time, the hours into the training, and you have the talent, and all those things came together, you would have the ability to get wherever you wanted to go in table tennis with this. You've got even more serves, more leverage on the serve because of the angle of the racket. You can do top spin serves, slice serves, side spin serves, easier, and that's it. So it's just a fun way to get your table tennis game going, but hopefully my personal goal is that it translates to my real tennis game. But That being said, if you wanted to pursue it and go as high as you could in table tennis with a two-handled paddle, we're looking for players out there that want to take that training and do it. It's not super traditional and it hasn't been done, but I think it's possible. Okay, thank you.